So I haven't been on in a while. Yeah, this is Kim with Warriors at Surviving. Um, I haven't been motivated, and I thought that would be the ideal topic to talk about today, tonight, this morning, whatever time it is. It's 2:10 here. Okay, so no, I'm not being motivated. Oh, please subscribe. Okay. And make a comment, and let's build a community. Okay, I got 15 subscribers. I need more. So, motivation. I'm not motivated, and I need to get motivated. So, I decided I would do videos on motivation, because before I can have a successful YouTube video, I need to be motivated. And before anyone else can be a success at something, they too need to be motivated. So I'm sure there's a lot of you in the same rut I'm in. Let's get out of it, okay? Okay, so general life motivation first, and then we will get on to later videos in depth on different types of motivation for different things. But today's going to be general motivation. Well, your mindset and positive thinking. So to cultivate a growth mindset, you need to overcome negative thoughts and practice gratitude. Let's work on that. Get rid of the negative thoughts and practice gratitude, even if it's just something simple to be grateful for. If you really look around in your life, you do have a lot to be grateful for, even if you're not rolling in the dough. There is at least one thing to be grateful for, but I'm sure you can come up with plenty. I'm grateful for my son. I'm grateful for my son's sobriety. And I'm grateful that he helps take care of me, although he could be a cleaner housekeeper. I'm grateful for my dogs. I'm grateful for my cats, although one of them snuck out tonight and he's probably doing things he shouldn't do. And he's scheduled to get neutered, but he snuck out. Okay, so our mindset and positive thinking. We got to change our mindset, and we got to start thinking positively. It can happen to me. It can happen to me. It can happen for you. We can achieve our dreams, our goals. We can make achievements, okay? We can do that, okay? Personal growth and self-improvement. Develop new habits. And step out of your comfort zone. Got to step out of our comfort zone. So getting in front of this camera is little intimidating to me, and I'm not used to it because I feel like I'm talking to myself which I am talking to myself at this point. But it's I need to show up and participate every day. Okay? And that's what you got to do too. You got to show up and participate every day. So, mindset and positive thinking, personal growth, and self improvement. And next we have resilience and overcoming challenges. Bouncing back from setbacks. Okay, I'll give an example. When we moved in here 2 years ago, we had an emergency in the family, and we were not completely moved in. We only brought a quarter of my stuff over. The house was in the process of being sold. And anyhow, make a long story short, after it got sold and it was in the woman and her boyfriend's name, she would not let me come back to get the rest of my stuff. And that was a huge setback because I lost all my art stuff. And this is nothing to what I had. I mean, our stuff can be expensive. So there was probably at least $5,000 worth of art stuff. I am slowly building that back up. Slowly. Okay. Dealing with adversity. Sometimes it feels like the whole world's against you. They're not. It's not. It just feels that way. It's like I've had a week of full Mondays. Yeah, but there's going to be some good days. Okay? There's going to be some good moments. Focus on that. And building your mental toughness. That's resilience. Continuing to move forward when you don't really feel like moving forward. Continuing to move when you don't really want to move. Okay. Finding purpose and meaning. Identify your values. Set meaningful goals. And live a more fulfilling life. Okay, so we're going to work on all these things. We're going to go in depth on these things. This is just what I came up with for tonight. Productivity and time management with a motivational twist. Focus on how to be more effective and achieve goals while staying inspired and avoiding burnout. Okay? Work on that. Crafting your okay, we got, yeah, I did all this earlier. I want to try and inspire you and give you energy. And I'm trying to get that passion to do that. And be authentic, okay? Because if you feel like I'm being phony and I'm not working it myself, you won't watch me. And I need you to watch me. So there's, yeah, I know, unrealized it. I'm sorry. But these things are important to get motivated. We'll have motivational talks and messages where I'm going to try to deliver inspiring messages with energy, passion, and authenticity. Okay, I said that. I will focus on specific things at times, but then there'll be times that it will be more broader, general motivational, more broader encouragement, because you may be just watching me because you want motivation on what you're going through in your life. And you know what? You can put that in the comments, and I'll do a motivational video for that. How's that sound? Okay. And we will come up with some actionable tips and advice. Practical strategies and techniques that we can implement into our daily lives. Storytelling, I can share some things that I've overcome. And I just gave one, but I've overcome many things. Philosophical insights, accessible and relatable. We'll explore timeless wisdom and philosophical concepts in a way that's easy for everyone to understand and apply to their lives. We'll keep it simple. Motivational myth busting. We will address common misconceptions about motivation and offer concepts in a way that's easy and more realistic and a sustainable perspective. We'll talk about doing guided reflections and journaling prompts. I'll do videos to encourage you on self-reflection and personal growth through guided exercises. Maybe that might be something we do. We might even do if I get more viewers, I might do a live video where we brainstorm with each other about how, what motivates you. Oh, this is what I did to overcome where I lacked motivation, and share it. Okay. We'll address your struggles. Again, you're going to have to put that in the comments, or I'm sure I can find something that, I can talk about struggles and how to encourage you to overcome. Not all struggles can you overcome, but the ones that you can, I will encourage you on that. I'll try to provide clear and concise advice and encourage you to take action in your life to get motivated. I have no problem sharing my personal experiences and vulnerabilities so that we can build trust and create a community of getting motivated, feeling empowered, and achieving our goals and dreams. Okay? And your dream can be really, really small, or it can be really, really big. You might want to, maybe you want to learn a new hobby. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you just want to start something. You want to learn something. And also offer new perspectives and challenge viewers, challenge you guys and myself to think differently about their lives. You know, let's kind of do some thought provoking and being insightful. So we're going to do motivational series. Not every day. You know, I might decide to paint tomorrow. Who knows? Although that's been a problem. If you stayed this long, I appreciate it. You see, when I paint, I'm a child from the 70s and graduated in 80. So I'm really rocking it out when I paint. I'm jamming. And you see, there's this little thing called copyright law. And I can't play the music and paint. So I'm going to have to get me some earbuds and a canceling out mic just in case, you know, because I might be listening to that. My son will help me get what I need to get, but I will be able to hear music and paint, and I'll have the camera come down on what I'm painting, and I'll be able to talk to you. I tried to do a taping the other night of me painting, and it wasn't working, and I couldn't get into painting because there might be scorpions on Rocky Like a Hurricane blaring the windows out, and or AC/DC Highway to Hell. So, and I can't have that on my YouTube video. It's copyright infringement. So, we're going to have, I got to get some earbuds so that I can hear my rocking out, or if I want to hear jazz or blues or whatever, or Celtic or Enya, reggae, you know, whatever I'm in the mood to listen to while I paint, because I get lost in the music and all the different, especially the more complex the composition, the more I feel it, the more I really like it, and I know what instrument is doing what, and the vocals, and it hits on areas of my brain, and I get into painting much better, I think. Okay, so thank you for joining me again. Subscribe, like, make a comment, share. But let's get motivated. Let's work on some things and get motivated. Let's do this together. I want to build a YouTube channel. Well, I can't build a YouTube channel if I have no motivation. So, let's start with motivation. Okay? And I love you. And thank you for stopping in, and stop back by again. Goodbye.